Welcome to the energy of the day for Friday, June 27th. We will go ahead and see what is going on for today, for that day. Let's take a look here. I will be using slightly different decks as well, but not too big of a switch, not too big of a change. I will bring in the Cosmic Energy Oracle cards, so those will actually talk about or allow me to focus on what we will be, what we'll be speaking about, what we'll be facing, whatever the case is here. So let's see what would like to pop out first. Let's take a look here, and we'll go from there. Okay, and then I'll get the tarot going and all that good stuff. Okay. So let's take a look here. Let's see what's happening. What is the energy for Friday? Oh, way too many. What is the energy for Friday, please? What's the energy for... There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It looks very nice. We do have prosperity, and then I've got understanding. So understanding is the key to deep connections, and prosperity comes from hard work and love for life. So let's see what's going on here. It could be that you're looking to be prosperous in your relationships instead, that kind of thing. So therefore, a connection requires to be fostered first in order to, in order to have something really, really nice here. All right, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. Let's see what is going on with tarot. So let me bring that out first and we'll see what the actual situation is. So let's take a look here. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot. So let's see what's going on for that. Give me 1 second here. Perfect. Okay, so what's going on? What's happening here with prosperity? Please and thank you. What's going on here? What is happening here? What's happening? What's going on? No. What's going on? I thought I saw one that was wanting to say hello. Like this one. Yes. Oh, well, there it is. The Magician. The one who wants to manifest greatness in their life, all that good stuff, using all the elements that they have at their disposal in order to, bring in a happy reality for themselves, that kind of thing. Anything else here? Oh, I see it. 7 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Is this one of those things where people are throwing something at the wall and trying to see what sticks? Is it something like that? I would say don't do that, obviously, because you got to be passionate about something at least here. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. Desperation seems to be also the name of the game here for some individuals, some energies here. This is going to be an interesting read, actually, guys. This is going to be an interesting one. And lastly, 5 of Wands. And what's at the end of that 5 of Wands? Oh, there's the end of that 5 of Wands. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. Okay. That's the 6, I believe so. Let me just double check. Yeah. So 5 to 6 to then Page of Cups, 5 of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. I think I know what's going on here. Pretty sure. Let me just sit with it for a moment. Okay. So there is someone here in this reading that wants to get something done very quickly. Wants to have, I would say, instant success, something like that. But that's not how it works, right? There is something else. This could be, honestly, this is in any area of one's field. So let's say if you are low on having friends, then you're going to go out and try to make as many friends as you possibly can, not knowing that some of them are not supposed to be part of your world. There is also another point here where someone wants to basically, let's say, make a career overnight kind of thing, not knowing the hard work that it takes to actually build it from the ground up, and not knowing that there are other individuals who are also doing the same type of work, and therefore there's some competition here. And the only way that this person is going to get ahead is by having good network. Good contacts is what's going on there. Okay. Now, there is also the other one where it's like when I mentioned wanting to have a relationship, then you don't just spread your seed all over all over town, and then get hooked that way, right? Or get hitched that way. It's not like this. A seed in the sense of, lady, man, doesn't matter, okay? It's just being a little bit more patient with allowing things to actually develop over time. So, therefore, you can tell whether or not the individual that you are trying to pursue or is trying to pursue you is actually. A matching personality type to you, and also that you guys match in terms of your goals, your values, your morals, all that stuff, your outlooks, whatever the case is, perspectives, whatever that is, right? Making sure that you guys get along on the mental, the physical, and the emotional aspects. And if it's a yay, then go right ahead. Everything's good to go here. But many times people get into relationships right after, and usually sometimes right away after going to bed, and it's one of those things where there was not enough time elapsed for these two individuals to get to know each other. And all of a sudden, they have a house, they have a dog, they have a cat together, they have children together. Holy cow, way too fast, guys. Way too fast. Slow and steady wins the race in this specific reading here. To get to that prosperity and abundance that you're really looking for, it does take a little bit of work to get there, right? It's not, unless you've been, you've been lucky enough to be born into a rich family, but I'm pretty sure a rich family has its shortcomings as well here, okay? So just be aware of that stuff as well. It's not all it's not all rosy posy, and I completely understand that, but it's about just having a realistic outlook on things, and not getting to some kind of prize right away through either impatience or taking shortcuts or anything like that. Slow and steady wins the race here, guys, okay? You may know somebody like this. I'm not saying this is you specifically, but you may know somebody like this that does the most in the quickest time frame, and in the end doesn't get anything for it. They don't actually have that prosperity that they're really looking for, is because they're just they're aimlessly, to a degree they are aimlessly looking to score that big thing, right? And it's not the best. The good way of getting things from from the clouds, from your dreams and your hopes and all that, is to bring it down into a realistic fashion and actually put in some effort, right? Some effort into this whole thing. Don't be desperate either. Don't come at this from a desperation, a sense of desperation. Do not do this. That is the first way, or the first step to bringing in people who will use you for all you have, and people who will see through your desperation, and or rather see through your impression, and then they'll look deeper, and then they'll see that you are desperate, and they will abuse that. Okay, they will take advantage of that. They will exploit it. So don't come at things from a place of desperation. Just cool cucumber kind of stuff, right? Let's see. We have Gemini and Virgo. I've got Pisces. I have Gemini again with the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Taurus. Page of Cups is a little bit like Pisces and Cancer, a little bit Cancer there. Six of Pentacles actually gives me Libra vibes, but mostly because it's for the fairness for things to work out. But truthfully, Six of Pentacles is whom? Capricorn here as well. Five of Wands is like a Leo, and then Three of Pentacles is like a Virgo. Okay, so we do have an Earth focused reading more so, and Earth is mostly responsible for getting things off the ground through hard work and effort, right? Things you can create. It's the creating in this whole thing, and on top of that, Earth signs in general are usually patient people. They will usually be on a patient, trajectory, and they will eventually get the thing that they are working hard towards. Not this whole, throwing on the wall and seeing what sticks thing, right? But let's see what's going on here. Yep, the moon. Thank you. The Saturn and the Mercury. Yeah, it's about work. It's about work. Stabilize also. Somebody does require to stabilize their hopes and dreams and their emotions here of some kind. Put in some effort in that. Put in effort into being certain in terms of what your goal is and where you're going, rather than just going with the flow and then whatever. Right. Make sure that you are both communicating to yourself, even communicating to yourself that you want something good in the long run and that you are aware that it will take effort to get there. Therefore, you will be bypassing this phase of your own where you will not have to feel like you're anxious, like you're uncertain, like you're doubtful about yourself, all that other stuff, right? So, yeah, double Saturn. Very, very nice. Very nice. So, Capricorn, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Cancer. But regardless, this is more about, seeing things through to the very end and having follow through. You can't just be like, oh well, I'll try with this one, and then I'll try with this one, and then I'll try with this one, and then I'll try with that one. It's just it's a scattering of your own energy too much, and you just need to have a more of a focus with a passionate drive and a pursuit, a serious pursuit kind of thing, that you can commit to at least one cup out of these seven to try it out completely and then move on to the next thing. Okay, don't leave things unfinished. All right, let's see what the animal spirit guides have to say about this read overall, and then we'll go for them. So, from there, sorry, some of you, I wanted to say, some of you may oh my goodness, I cannot. Some of you may actually go into a different profession, by the way. That is a possibility as well, and that's where your prosperity lies instead. So you could be also seeing that if the environment is too argumentative or something like that, you may actually try to find something a little bit more stable and a little bit more relaxed, calm, calm mostly. So the tortoise says, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded, right? So that is the main reading here. The main message of the reading is it's okay to have big dreams, okay? There's nothing wrong with this, but make sure you don't just, or it's okay if you want to have a relationship, or it's okay if you want to have a family of your own, or whatever it is, right? It's okay if you want to have a car or a house or whatever, but plan accordingly is what's going on here. Or if you want that relationship, give it a little bit of time so you can get to know that other person as well, and they get to know you. All right. Okay. I wish you guys all the very best. Have a great one. I will see you all for the weekend. Bye bye for now.